Yo, what's up, guys? I'm your host, Mr. Yuck. Yo, and thanks for tuning back into my YouTube channel, MrYuckForever. All one word, baby. All one word, baby. So, anyways, man, we back here with the Alliance Battles, part 11, and the full series on this is gonna go up to part 20. So there's gonna be 20 parts into this, and the whole point of this whole series is mainly to highlight my attacking strategies. You know, mainly when I highlight my attacking strategies, and I've been explaining why I place certain specials in certain areas. Why I might have to wait and do a little grunt spam, or if you've been watching like my past 10 videos, you know that that my strategy is pretty sound. I'm a pretty good attacker. I don't feel like I'm gonna lose for the most part, unless you have like a 7, 8, 9, 10 ranking based on my ranking. Then I feel pretty comfortable defeating your base. Now, as far as in season 2, I haven't recorded that many attacking videos because I think I was gonna go a slightly different route, and I think I want to highlight more of the defensive side of Guns Up. What makes a good base, and I've been meaning to talk about this for a long time. I wasn't sure I wanted to give away a lot of my my strategies for making good bases. But someone once said that what's having a bunch of great knowledge if you don't share it, right? So that's pretty much what I've been doing for all my attacking. So now I'm gonna come out, and I think on season 2 I'm gonna highlight more of my defensive things. You've probably already seen it in a couple of my past videos where it's not overlaid on top of me attacking, but of my base defending, where it's not just random dudes attacking me that aren't very good. It's sound dudes in the game. You've probably seen I think I got one on JMD Vega. I think I got some on Tyler Nader Jensen, Daniel 666 Garcia, Mendoza. Some top tier attackers, and just why my base right now, how I have it set up, is so good. So I think that's probably where the route that I'm gonna go for season 2. So hopefully I get done today with up to part 20, and then I'll start talking more about that. And I think I'm gonna first start off kind of talking about like the best spots for like sniper tower placement, as that's pretty key. You can use a lot of those techniques even if you're like really low level. A couple OP towers and some good well placed areas can just make even a lower level base like really good. So let's get back to this attack. So a lot of my troops are kind of behind the first big rock there on the 3rd layer, so focus fire is not really as effective as I want it to be. However, I can't walk behind that little area right there, so it's kind of unfortunate though, because my surgeons go down there, but the base doesn't look like too intimidating. So that's pretty nice. My troops are pretty bunched up, which is nice. Everything's looking pretty solid on this attack right here. He does got that one tower right there above the northern rock. That's one of the better sniper tower locations. But just well placed specials all around. keep in mind that something like at this point, you know, in the attack, don't summon any more big troops. You know, you wanna save your munitions. You know, get a little bit of extra munitions earned for the end of the battle right there. Only reason is just to summon grunts. So pretty easy base, man. Pretty easy. Even kind of with a dud of a focus fire right there. I have to give it a 1. I don't even think the guy had veterans right then. But I am very excited to put out a defensive video. And in fact, if any of the top tier people watch this, or any of the lower tier people, I should make the game much more challenging. Like considerably more challenging. That's why I'm afraid to kind of put it out, because I fear that like bases are gonna get like way more OP by people watching my video, like considerably more OP if they use like any of my my techniques, my superior techniques for defensive strategies. And on that note, that actually brings me to this attack. And on this attack, I actually learned a couple new sniper tower locations. And I didn't have 2 of these sniper tower spots in my base. And right after this attack, I put 2 of these sniper towers in my base in these locations that this guy has them. I wasn't very impressed by this base. It's kind of deceiving. So I'll probably also be talking about like different layers of bases and stuff like this. So anything on like gap rock towards the truck, obviously where that pumpkin is gap rock. I consider that all like 3rd layer. Anything right there in the middle, like that's 2nd layer. And that sniper tower right there overlooking that rock and towards your HQ is what I consider 1 layer. So you know, you've heard me talk about 1 layer bases, which is just that and back. And then you got 2 layer, 3 layer, full bases. You can have like walk-arounds in the beginning and shit like that. So you'll see a lot of bases that have like a soft 3-layer walk-around, which is maybe where they only have like 1 sniper tower, not much else out there. It's really soft in the 3rd layer, and walk around. Yeah, you got like 2-layer full bases. I think that those are some of the meta bases right now. 2 and 3-layer full bases. However, single layer middle choke point bases, which is like Colonel Crunk and I think OG Dong 3000 still has a base like that, where you have like Rocketeers in the back and your troops got to go right down the middle choke point, and if any random bullets like hit the troops back there, you know, you got like 30 Rocketeers like shooting at you. Well, 19 preferably. You know, those are really challenging too. So I'm gonna talk about all these defensive strategies, man. And I think some of you are gonna be impressed with what I have to say on that. So right here, one thing I want to talk about right off the bat on this guy's base is this sniper tower on the 3rd layer northern rock, but it's on the back side. And normally people do not put a sniper tower on that backside. You know, a few people do, but most people have that sniper tower on the front side of 3rd layer northern rock. And sometimes they have it with like a tank trap, like kind of shooting towards that tree right there towards your truck, you know, so as you're spawning grunts, sometimes it can hit it. And this guy's base is very cool because like he also has a sniper tower on the bottom of Gap Rock right there, and it can clearly shoot over it. It's actually a really good spot. I was actually very impressed. Not very many people have a sniper tower right there shooting northern. They usually have it on the backside towards their HQ, shooting over Gap Rock towards your truck. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, yo, he's got some pretty good and close sniper towers, you know, and wasn't too scared. And already this is kind of where I goof up. My missile goes off good, but I'm too focused on that. I should have done that a little bit earlier. And I'm thinking that I'm just gonna like walk past all these sniper towers. And so far it still looks pretty good. You know, one of my normal techniques, you know, I'm gonna try to focus fire in the back. So still don't look too bad. I should have popped that one decoy maybe 1 second earlier and then already focus fired, you know, right there. But I waited too long. I started to get pooped on a little bit. And now I already know that I'm in trouble. His two sniper towers, they're on the third layer. As my troops are walking by Gap Rock, they're constantly shooting me in the back, so it's already really damaging my riot shielders. This sniper tower at the edge of the first layer overlooking that rock is an amazing sniper tower location, and it's getting all my guys, if they're stopping trying to get the northern sniper tower at the middle of second layer. It's got a well placed bunker on the north side of that tree. And where I went really wrong on this attack is I should have used a focus fire like I normally do right here and gotten rid of that sniper tower. I really needed to do that. I had two focus fires. Got a little cocky. And the attack, it went from looking good to really bad, just being sloppy. Four enclosed sniper towers. Oh man. So you can see when your troops are bunching up right here to try to get his HQ squad, you're getting sniped from either side, you know. You're getting sniped from on the bottom of Gap Rock in the top of third layer northern backside rock. So I'm just like, oh man. So still don't look like it's non-winnable, you know. It's like, okay, here we go. Nope. It's not happening, man. It's just not happening. So I was very impressed. I was like, yo, I'm gonna have to put a sniper tower like this guy has. Look at that. Look how clean that shoots. That sniper tower right there over that first layer, bottom, that southern rock on the first layer, the northern one. That is like gotta be one of the best sniper tower locations in the game. And the fact that he had that sniper tower on that top of third layer, I really like that too. I was like, wow. I didn't realize how OP this guy's base was. I was like, holy shit. So he's owning me, man. This guy's straight up owning me. And I'm hoping for a miracle here. But no miracle is gonna come. It's not gonna happen. So that's why, that's another reason why I like attacking, you know, really good people's bases like back in the past. You know, this is just an alliance battle, so it's, you know, you pair that with somebody random. But I was very happy to fight this base. Now don't get me wrong. It's pretty irritated at the moment. I was like, oh my god, what in the man? Like, are you kidding me? I'm like, dude, I haven't even lost, man. I'm like, what was I doing, dude? Trying to use focus fires in the back of his base to clear out a bunch of his like veterans and sandbags when I took his sniper towers for granted. And I thought I was gonna be okay because I was there for a while because my surgeons kept picking my dudes up, so that's why I thought I was gonna be fine. And I clearly wasn't. Clearly got shit on. So for my base is literally an original design, but I took bits and pieces of the best people I have faced in the game. So I have strategies from some of the best players. You know, I talk about him a lot. Daniel 666 Garcia. I talk about him a lot because he just has some of the best base designs in the game, man. He has like some really good ones. So Britain Bates, yo, GG, man, yo, you got me, dude. That was my first loss, yo, good shit, man. So I take strategies from great players like Xbino, Daniel 666 Garcia, Danny Camino, and even this guy that I've never even heard of, Britain Bates, and oh, another guy that's amazing at doing not tank traps, barrel traps is Bagritas. Yo, he's in my clan. Yo, that guy is amazing at making tank traps, or barrel traps, sorry. Oh my gosh, dude, he has some deadly ones. Before I was in the Immortals, man, me and him would go back and forth, man. I would attack his base, he'd attack mine, I'd attack his. And, like, he just had some amazing ones. So, the one thing I'd have to say is when you lose to somebody, try not to get frustrated. I know it is irritating losing to people, but there's always something good you can take out of a loss. And that is literally, how does my base look? You know, if you say, and I've said this quite a bit, if you say, man, that is the gayest shit in the game, that is so retarded. You know, if you don't like walkarounds and you don't know how to get out of walkarounds, you know, if you watch a couple of my videos, you know, they're pretty easy. You know, a single focus fire, you can get out of them. But if they got like where the sniper tower is enclosed back behind Gap Rock and they got a walkaround, you know, those bases are pretty hard to defeat if you don't have 2 focus fires. But my whole point is, if something is super irritated when you fight a guy's base, and you don't have the common sense to put something like that in your base, then you're not really learning. You know what I mean? So when I first got hit with a walk around, I was like, oh my god, I was like, that's the dumbest shit ever. What did I do? I created a walk around in my base. I was like, yo, I like this little walk around idea. I was like, this shit's pretty cool. You know, when I first saw the first couple enclosed sniper towers, where it would stop your truck, you know, before they fix it in the patch, I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, that's crazy. What did I do? I put that into my base. So anytime you find something like extremely frustrating in someone's base, you know, consider changing your base up, you know, and adding that into your base. And currently, I think that's one reason why my base is so difficult. And in the month here at April, it's April 23rd, if I'm not mistaken. And I've only had one guy beat me this entire month. And he actually challenged me a couple times to beat me. And you know, I've had amazing people attack me. Mr. Felix, Nucleo, Charlie, JMD Vega, Mendoza, Danny Camino. I've had like all the top guys attack me. And Charlie 94 1014, he was like one of my old rivals. He's the only guy that's beat me. He failed once, but he got me a second time. And he is like, he's what I consider like one of the best, if not like, dude, he's got to be top 10 in attacking in the game for sure, man. And he was like, oh my god, where did you learn all this? And I told him, man, you know, it's a combination of a bunch of fucking different people's troops. So anyways, this base is going pretty smooth. Nothing too difficult. But let's get back to Britain. His base, man, I took it for granted. And I wouldn't say that his base was like a 9 or a 10. He did have some really good traps. But I'd give it like an 8. I give it like an 8. It was pretty fakey. And yeah, just took it for granted. So I'll give his base an 8. This base wasn't too bad. Jonas, yo, a long time ago, man, I got like the 2 Commando legendary card off of here for your HQ squad. So I gave this base maybe like a 2, you know, in comparison to like the last base. You know, last base is way, you had to think a lot more on how you're gonna beat it. Yeah, this base is pretty straightforward. Yeah, I think I'm out of coffee. God damn it. Hate when I'm out of coffee. So record stands 44-1. And you can see that like some of these people, man, they haven't like changed their base in like a long time. I fought a couple people that had like enclosed sniper towers like this still to stop your truck. You know, you remember the good old days when that just stopped your truck like way out in bumfuck nowhere? I remember facing bases like that, and I was like, oh my gosh, they'd have like 2 enclosed sniper towers. I think I remember Sharon had that for a while. 2 enclosed sniper towers and a walk around. Yo, that shit was so hard. You'd have to try to like do the cheesiest stuff ever, like bring 2 focus fires when you're rallying your dudes up, rally them on the side so they like glitch behind the wall and like try to get rid of the sniper towers. Focus fire 1 tower and then like focus fire through the walk around, man. Ugh. Those were the frustrating times. So kind of cool design here with his sniper tower shooting over, or his sniper shooting over Gap Rock right there. but it doesn't look real daunting, and my truck can push up freely. It's not going to be getting sniped by any towers or anything. And considering that, like, probably none of these bombs are going to, like, fuck up my dudes, I have a long time for my troops to advance forward and then rally back. So I can start summoning a bunch of big troops right now. I want to rally up, just to get away from those barrels in case they do explode on my guys. You know, it's not going to kill my commandos or anything, but just kind of want to get them away from there. Plus, might be able to glitch into that sniper tower, you know, and get rid of it. So still got 2 rally flags, which is really nice. At 39 of 45, so just want to keep summoning big troops. Just want to take a look at where everything's at. So I'm gonna let my dudes eat a couple shots here. Save these decoys. Got my surgeons, you know, they're just gonna pick these guys back up. So right there, you know, it was a pretty smart play. I kept all 3 of my decoys. So now, I mean, I still got all my decoys. I'm gonna use a rally to hurry up and try to rally my dudes around the corner. Random spray damage, break through walls. So the cool thing is even if I would have used a decoy there early, I probably wouldn't have needed to use that one before that one I just used. And you know, I picked up another decoy on the ground right there, but I think I still would have been okay. I think I only lost like 2 veterans like really early on not using that decoy, but it was completely fine. Earned some extra points right here. And typically only saving specials only gives you about like 50 extra points for the first one. I think it's like 50, then like 60 or 70 for the second one. So I mean, using a focus fire to break through a bunch of extra walls is going to give you more points than saving that focus fire. As you can see right there, you know, specials left 1 and only give you 50 points. So pretty easy of a base. Not crazy difficult. The downfall on that base was he got like 2 sniper towers out there that are doing nothing, you know, and he needs to change that. He might not even be active. And it kept giving me rally flags, so it allowed me to rally back 2 different times and summon all my big troops. Nothing to stop me from summoning big troops. So that right there is like a big downfall in that guy's base. I had to give his base maybe like a 3, maybe like a 2 or 3, probably like a 3. And I know a couple of you guys asked me to attack your guys' base and to give you some feedback, so I'm sorry if I haven't got to that, man. I haven't even been able to put out very many videos lately, and I've just been super busy with work. I've only been getting really like Sundays off. Then like I said, I was sick there for a while, so I didn't really feel like even playing too much. I mean, my new job is heinous, man. I'm just tired like every day when I come home. So I'm sorry I haven't been able to like play too much guns up. Yo, sorry clan, you know, I haven't been able to put up much as many alliance points as I had in season 1, but fuck, man. 8 hours of construction, and it's like you come home, dude. It's like I'm fucking beat. I'm doing everything from like doing drywall and fixing framing stuff, painting, concrete prep. I'm just kind of learning a bunch of new stuff at work. So just bear with me, man. I'll get to attacking your guys' base and give you those feedback. I think your name is Darius. You definitely asked me. I saw you on my list today, so maybe I can get to that today. And it shouldn't take too long, you know. I could just attack your base, but I'll give you that feedback you were looking for, man. So on this base, you can see that he kind of has a setup kind of similar to Britain Bates. What this guy should have done is he should have put a wall up there on the northern third rock backside on that third layer. That would have been really nice if you would have had that. For him, for me, you know, I can just walk in there and just keep grunt spamming, and then I'm already hitting this next sniper tower. So I'm feeling pretty confident about this attack. I could keep grunt spamming right there, but the reason why I decided to queue up right now is because I have plenty of time to queue up big troops like I did on the last attack, and I got plenty of rally flags. So I'm just gonna rally back, summon more big troops again. Another thing to keep in mind is if you have a unit to where you can have volunteers, try to save that for your 44th. So like right here I'm at 44 out of 45. I wouldn't want to, like, you know, summon medics again or something like that. I try to either summon my machine gunners, which have volunteers, or my riot shield, so I can get the 46, you know, I can get over the cap. So I'm gonna try to let my units just eat some shots here. Don't wanna use anything right here if I don't have to. And I noticed that's one thing that a lot of people do when they're attacking my base. They use like decoys and stuff too early. Don't be afraid for your units to take some shots, man. To take some hits. Try not to take too many. Like right there, I definitely could have done that decoy a little earlier. So I'm going to try to focus fire on that top, try to spray through all of his sandbags. Works pretty well. Took a little more shots than I wanted to. So when I ate the first one, that was very well done. You can eat those shots and then let your medics heal your guys back up. But I didn't really give my medics a chance to let my guys heal back up, so it was kind of a dumb move. Guys, Ranger base is pretty good. I kind of goofed up right here. Kind of pissed off at myself. I am able to use that missile though on that tower and get rid of that, so that's key. And I'm finding that the Ranger bases are actually like a little bit better than what I remember. So that one miscue on placing that decoy just a little late really kind of screwed me. It is a pretty good Ranger base, but you know I was just stupid right there. Ranger mercs. So still got confidence I'm gonna win this, you know. Just when you do something stupid, you know, even if it's like for a half second, man, that can be the whole battle right there. Yeah, the rally flags. Yeah, I kind of wanted something else. So Sagi, he's changed his base quite a few times. We're just being stupid on that one play right there. But he did have some good horseshoe. You know, where I'm headed on that middle choke point, and I'm hitting his HQ squad. And the bullets are spraying past, and I'm hitting all of his mercs and rangers, and they're firing back. They're doing good damage. So got a little cocky. I probably should have grunt spammed a little bit more and got rid of a couple of those towers, and but just being a dumbass, made one sloppy move. So I give your base like a 5 or 6. Well, it wasn't like insanely difficult, but like just being stupid. So a couple battles later, yo, it's Jonas again. I'm like, all right, I just faced this guy like earlier in the day, if I remember. I'm pretty sure this is like on the same day. Yeah, so I'm like, all right, feeling real confident about this. And if you guys have made it this far into the video, if you got any special requests, yo, let me know. If you want me to make a video on something, I know I've got another video try to queue up that people want me to do, which was an advanced technical review of the flamethrower and the chemist, which I was gonna have a special guest the first time on my channel. I was gonna have Xbino, considering I think he is has the most expertise with those 2 units. So I haven't even got to that yet. The chemist is my my last hero I haven't completed the medal on. I think I'm like 11,000 out of 15,000. I don't quite have the colonel yet. Well, not even quite. I mean, I don't have him yet. I think I'm like level like 55 or 56. My last like 7 unit crates, it gave me something completely garbage. So it's just kind of frustrating. So the one thing I gotta say on this guy's base, it makes you queue up really fast because your snipers, his snipers, sorry, are already shooting your truck. So if another HQ squad came out, I wouldn't want to rally just right next to my truck. That's why I rallied down. So if his troops are coming up, my spray damage is gonna angle more towards the top to the northern. So hopefully I don't hit any more of his snipers and they fire back to get my troops or my truck. So it is a kind of a cool design how it hits your truck so early on, forces you to queue up, and he has all those barrels there, so you got to be very careful. So I'm gonna try to do the same thing that I did last time. Just distract his snipers. Make sure I try to get that wall right there on that focus fire, so my troops don't have to walk around and get that anti-air. See right there, I should have placed that focus fire just a little bit more south so I could have got that wall. But everything went really smooth right there, like really smooth. See, not having my my right shielders being able to like come around the corner of sniper towers and units being able to shoot him in the side. Having that focus fire, if I would have broke through that wall and targeted those snipers, that would have been crucial. That would have been perfect. But nothing real scary, you know. Just faced him, so I had complete confidence in this attack. So if you guys liked the video, yo, thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. but hopefully you liked the video, right? Thanks for all the support, guys. Really appreciating it. If you could leave a comment below, if you'd like me to make a video on a topic of your choice, just let me know, man, and I'll try to get that done. If you want me to attack your base and give you any feedback on your base, you can leave a comment below. Add me as a friend, and I'll do that. And on that note, yo, Mr. Yuck out. Catch you guys later.